have seen about the structure and function of carbohydrates and lipids. In this module, we are going to see about the structure and function of lipids and nucleic acids. Both lipids and nucleic acids plays a crucial role in our body and also in our body functions. Let us move into this module 7. Lipids are diverse group of organic compounds that consist of fats, oils, hormones, etc. which are not soluble in water, but they are soluble in non-polar solvents like cholesterol. Though the lipids are not large macromolecules, they are formed by chemical linking of several small constituents of hydrocarbons. We all know that our cell membrane is completely made up of lipids. In the upcoming slides, we will see about the types, structures and many functions of lipids. Lipids are the polymers of fatty acids that consist of long non-polar hydrocarbon chains linking with a small polar region containing oxygen. These components consist of two parts. One is glycerol and another one is fatty acids. Glycerol always consists of 3 carbon atoms, 5 hydrogen atoms and 3 hydroxyl groups, whereas fatty acids consist of about 4 to 36 carbon atoms. Lipids are classified into different types based on different facts. Basically, they are classified into simple lipids and complex lipids. Also, in this picture, you can see various kinds of lipids like fatty acids and glycerides. Fatty acids are furtherly classified into saturated and unsaturated fatty acids. Also, glycerides are classified into neutral glycerides and phosphoglycerides. Other than these glycerides, there are different types of lipids are available in our body. We will see them one by one. First one is phospholipid. Hope you have remembered this term which we have already seen in the module 2 cell membrane organization. Cell membrane is completely made up of phospholipid bilayer. It consists of two regions. One is head region which is hydrophilic in nature and another one is tail region which is hydrophobic in nature. Hope you have heard this term anti-phospholipid syndrome. This is nothing but a rare autoimmune disorder which affects the cell membrane because the antibodies present in our body attacks its own lipids mistakenly. Second one is sterols. Sterols are the type of steroids with hydroxyl groups. The sterols found in plants are called phytosterols and in animals are called zoosterols. The very important zoosterols are cholesterol. Cholesterol is mainly found in our body in the form of steroid lipids. You know, we have both good cholesterol and bad cholesterols. Good cholesterols are carried by high density lipoproteins and bad cholesterols are carried by low density lipoproteins. You know why we are calling this as good and bad cholesterol? Because good cholesterols can be absorbed by the body and reverse back to the liver and removes out of the body. But bad cholesterol cannot be absorbed and settles down on the artery walls which increases the risk of heart disease. Finally, it is triglycerides. Triglycerides are the type of fats that are stored in fat cells. Later, hormones releases this triglycerides to provide energy. Triglycerides are the simplest form of lipids that consist of 3 fatty acids linked with one glycerol molecule. Triglycerides and cholesterols are found in bloodstream and stored in fat cells. How these two are differ from each other? Cholesterols are waxy, odorless chemical compounds found in the artery walls and neurons, but triglycerides are fat molecules. High triglycerides leads to the risk of heart diseases and also leads to the brain stroke. The type of fatty acids that contain triglycerides are classified into saturated fatty acids and unsaturated fatty acids. Saturated fatty acids contains carbon atoms with no double bonds. They are solid at room temperature and they are not essential nutrients, but they can be obtained from the dietary supplements. Now coming to unsaturated fatty acids. Unsaturated fatty acids are made up of carbon atoms with double bonds. They have beneficial effects by stabilizing the heart rhythms and maintains blood cholesterol level. These unsaturated fatty acids are furtherly classified into polyunsaturated fatty acids and monounsaturated fatty acids, which are found in foods from vegetables like vegetable oil, nuts and seeds. Also, they are found as liquid in room temperature. The biological significance of lipids are they serve as structural component in cell membrane. Also, they provide energy in the form of triglycerides. Fats are deposited on the walls of lung, heart and kidney. Sometimes we may hit on hard things that damages our organs. On that time, these fats deposited on our organs protect us from mechanical injury and pressure. Finally, steroids. Steroids are the very important thing that plays an important role in maintaining membrane fluidity, and also it predominantly plays a role in cell signaling and cell communication. You all know that lipids have a very chief role in cells and body functions. They serve as semi-permeable membrane by allowing specific molecules in and out of the cells. Also, they store energy in the fat cells. Apart from this, they are acting as activators, enzymes and hormones. An interesting thing is that lipids have many clinical applications by acting as a carrier molecule in order to carry the hydrophobic drugs that avoids or decreases the side effects of the drug. Now, we come to the second part of this module, that is structure and function of nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are long chain polymeric molecules. The monomers or repeating units are called nucleotides. The monomers are linked together containing a distinct components, namely phosphate group, sugar and nitrogenous bases. There are two types of sugar molecules are present in nucleic acids. They are deoxyribose and ribose. Based on this, they are classified into deoxyribose molecule and ribonucleic acids. And nitrogenous bases are classified into two types. They are purines and another one is pyrimidines. Purines composed of adenine and guanine, where pyrimidines composed of cytosine and thymine. Have you heard about Charcraft rules? It is proposed by Erwin Charcraft. In this, he states that always purines paired with pyrimidines with the help of 3 hydrogen bonds. In this case, adenine always pairs with thymine with the help of 2 hydrogen bonds, and also cytosine always pairs with guanine with the help of 3 hydrogen bonds. In the case of RNA, thymine is replaced with uracil molecule. Coming to deoxyribonucleic acid, it consists of phosphate group, sugars and nitrogenous bases. The nitrogenous bases present in DNA are adenine, guanine, thymine and cytosine. It is made up of 2 strands that are twisted around each other to form a right-handed helix. It consists of genetic material and it transfers the information from one parent to offspring. Like DNA, RNA also consists of phosphate group, sugar and nitrogenous bases, but here nitrogenous bases like uracil is replaced with the thymine in RNA. It is the genetic material for most of the viruses. RNA is divided into 3 types. They are rRNA, tRNA and mRNA. rRNA is the ribosomal RNA, which is the component of ribosomes which is used in the protein synthesis. Coming to tRNA, tRNA transfers the mRNA during protein synthesis, and finally mRNA. mRNA is the messenger RNA which carries information in RNA transcript during DNA transcription process. Nucleic acids plays a predominant role in all humans' life because it carries the genetic information and transfers from one generation to another generation. Also, it plays a vital role in protein synthesis. Loss or addition of nucleotide sequences may lead to genetic disorders. Have you heard about DNA fingerprinting? Yes, it is used in the forensic department to detect the criminals. Many studies and researches are going on in the field of evolution and genetics. Now, we come to the conclusion of this session. Hope you have understood about the structure, types and functions of lipids and nucleic acids. In the next module, we are going to see about the types, properties, functions and structures of enzymes. Thank you.